What it means when she says she doesn't want a relationship. Hi guys, my name is Christine Loveridge and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about what it means when the girl that you like, or the girl you've been dating, says to you that she's not interested in a relationship. She may even say something like, I'm not really interested in dating right now. Something along those lines. So one of the things it could mean is that you are moving too fast. So what this usually means is that you're coming on a bit too strong. You may even be asking her things like, what are we? Where are things going? What does this mean between us two? And at that point, obviously, if she's saying, I'm not looking for a relationship, or I'm not really ready to date anyone, then obviously it means that this is too much too soon. It's too early to be pushing out the relationship vibe. And even if she's just saying to you, I'm not really ready to date right now, that she might be saying that because you are coming on too strong and you are pushing things more quickly than what she's ready for. So if she's saying that she's not ready for a relationship, it means she's not ready. She's not ready for the behavior that you're putting out. She's not ready for this amount of pursuing that you are doing. Things are just progressing way too fast for her, and she's not there yet. She's not emotionally ready to be in a relationship with you. So she hasn't got the same feelings for you as you have for her. And the best way to remedy this is to tone it down a lot. So if you've been sending her too many messages, or when you're meeting up, you've been pushing out for a relationship, stop doing those things and just go back to how it was when you first started dating each other. That's presuming you already are dating each other. If you're already pushing out for a relationship and you haven't even started dating yet, then obviously that is too soon. You can't have a relationship without having dates with each other first and pre-qualifying each other, shall we say. So she needs to know more about you. She needs to get to know you more. She just doesn't know you well enough yet and doesn't have those feelings for you yet in order for there to be a relationship. So let's face the facts. If she found someone that she was really, really into and really liked, she would want a relationship with them. Basically what she's doing is she's trying not to hurt your feelings in this situation. She may just not want to be in a relationship or want to date you anymore. Perhaps you're just not her type. Or perhaps things were going well, but because you've over-pursued or she's found out more things about you now, perhaps now she just simply isn't interested in taking things further with you. It's one of those things that you shouldn't take personally, because this might be just down to the fact that she just doesn't feel it with you. She just doesn't gel with you. So don't take it personally. The only time you should take things like this personally is if you know you've done something wrong, like you've over-pursued or you've pushed for a relationship way too soon. Deep down, you should know if this situation was your fault. So when this kind of thing happens, like, another good thing that you can do is just start to match and mirror her behavior and agree with her. If she says, I don't want a relationship, just say, cool, I'm not really interested in one right now either. But so let's just see how things go, if you still really like her. The idea is if she backs off, you back off. If she doesn't want a relationship or she doesn't want to date you anymore, you no longer want to date her and be in a relationship with her anymore. Because what tends to happen most of the time when a woman says this to a guy, or whatever your sexuality is, we then become obsessed, because being rejected often makes us feel like we need to do something in order to turn this around. Like we need to message her again or call her up or ask where we stand, because usually when we get rejected, it installs fear and loss and lack, and we immediately want to get rid of those feelings. So that's why we continue to over pursue. And eventually what happens is this girl usually blocks, or she ghosts, or never speaks to you again. And obviously you don't want this to happen. So it's best in these kind of situations to agree with them, agree with her, and match and mirror what she does. The next point I want to make is to not become bitter or resentful because of this, because like I've said before, Sometimes it's just something to do with you not gelling enough. You know, perhaps she's gelled better with someone else. Perhaps you just don't have the chemistry. You know, and sometimes that happens. You're not going to gel with every girl that you date. You're not going to, make friends with every person you meet. You know, there are always going to be preferences. We're always going to have certain types. And she may have just realized that you're just simply not her type, and she'd rather just have you as a friend or something. You know, perhaps you remind her too much of her brother or something like that, or one of her other friends. Or she's simply just not attracted to you, and that's okay. Sometimes that happens. You're not attracted to every single woman that you see. So of course, she's not going to be attracted to every man she meets. And you might just be one of those guys that is just not her type. And that's okay. There's no point getting bitter or resentful about it, because that's just going to create negative feelings inside of you. It's going to make you feel worse about the situation. So it's better to just move on in these circumstances, and to just chalk it up to experience if you did actually make a few mistakes. Another thing that I want to talk about is, don't let it get to you. Don't let it make you feel sad or feel worthless or anything like that, because you are not. Because like I said, you don't know why she says these things. You don't know if it is because of something you've done, or if it's just because you're just not her type. So there's no point getting sad or upset about it. It's best to just move on. It's important that you have self-respect. And someone with self-respect wouldn't start chasing this girl or try to continue pushing for a relationship. If someone closes a door on you, and they don't want anything to do with you, or they don't want to be in a relationship with you, or they don't even want to date you, you don't try and force that door open, because someone with self-respect would see that that door is closed and then would go and find another door to open. You are a worthy person, and you're worthy and deserving of love. And just because one woman hasn't given you that love doesn't mean that you don't deserve it. And also doesn't mean that she is obliged to give it to you just because you are worthy of it, right? If she's not attracted to you, that's not her fault. Attraction is not a choice. Respect her decision, but also respect yourself and walk away from the situation, because getting upset about it is not going to make the situation any better. I made another video called The Correct Mindset, and basically this is the correct mindset that you should have when you are first starting out dating women, or if you've just came out of a relationship and you're now back in the dating game. And basically it will just install hopefully some confidence in you and the kind of right mindset you need to have moving forward. So I highly recommend that you go and watch this video after this one. Obviously these videos are very generalized, so if you would like help with a specific situation, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com/shop. Or alternatively, you can use the email address provided in this video's description box, and you can get some coaching with me. If you found this video informative, please like, please subscribe, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye, guys.